All right, let's get moving here. Well, hello. Welcome back, team. My name is Nathan. This is Mississippi Dash, and I've got a fun topic to share with you guys today. How about we say hello to our bestie? It's our bestie. It's Molly. She's so cute. Oh, yeah. All right, team. So I'm at my workstation here, and I was thinking to myself, you know what I don't talk about a lot on this channel? And I do it every so once in a while within each video that we make, but I don't always talk about the tools necessary that you might need in order to start gig work. And that's for any app, you know, whether it's DoorDash, Amazon, you know, if you're doing Walmart Spark like I am. I want to share with you some of the tools that I use every day, that I take with me, that I use to help me along the way, all of those things to help you get started if you're new to the world of gig work. Okay, so while I'm walking through the house here, let's start at the beginning. One of the things that I think is necessary for gig work is obviously the one tool that'll get you started: a cell phone. In today's market, it doesn't really matter what kind of cell phone you had. In the past, it might have, but now phones are getting better and better and cheaper and cheaper. Now, I use an iPhone. I have an old model iPhone. I have like an iPhone 11. What's out right now? Like the 16? Isn't that crazy? But first and foremost, to get started, you need a cell phone. So if you don't have a cell phone, watching this from a computer, go out there and grab one. I can't tell you who would not have one today. I'm pretty sure I live on my cell phone all the time. So do my kids, my wife. But if you don't have one, go out there and get one. And they can be as cheap as $50 to over $1,000, depending on how much you're willing to spend. But I think an easy $150 and you can get a decent phone that'll be able to hold a lot of apps so that you can start this gig work thing immediately. Now, this is just kind of a side extra little here that I, carry in my car whenever I'm out doing gig work. One of the things I like to carry is my Stanley Cup. And the reason I carry this thing is not because it's necessary. This is definitely not necessary. But if you're on the road and you don't want to spend any money on, say, like food and other things, you can grab yourself a little portable container to carry water and other things. You're going to get thirsty if you're spending 8 to 10 hours on the road taking orders or picking up things. And then the other thing that I take with me most of my time is like a lunchbox. So I carry this thing. It is a cold container. So like it holds my food, keeps it cold, keeps it fresh. And I'll carry a lunch with me if I'm doing a full day of gig work. Having that food and that water or whatever beverage you decide to take with you is a godsend when you start to get hungry. And maybe you're trying to take an order every single hour. So if you're not trying to take breaks, but you want to eat and drink, there's some good tips for you. Let's talk entertainment for a second. If you're out there and you're waiting on orders, there's a lot of like downtime in between orders, depending on the app that you're using. So sometimes when I'm having to wait 10, 15 minutes, even while I'm on an order, I like to be entertained. So I listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot of audiobooks, and that's why I carry some headphones with me. These are Sony headphones. By the way, I'm not leaving links in the description on any of these objects. I just want to share with you what I take with me when I go. So a pair of good like Bluetooth headphones goes a long way. All right, with that being said, let's head out to the vehicle to see what else we use while we're on the road. Okay, now here is an arguable point. The better gas mileage you get in your vehicle, the more money that you'll make. That's something that I think everybody should do. If you've got a good car that gets good gas mileage, you're gonna make more money on the road. Now, one difference here, I drive a truck, a 4-door truck with a hard bed in the back. The reason I drive that truck is because it gives me more options in terms of like what apps that I can use. Now, even Walmart has a section where they tell you, if you drive a bigger vehicle, if you list that bigger vehicle, sometimes that can give you priority for bigger orders. I've had a lot of bigger orders since I got this truck. I used to drive a little Ford Explorer or a Ford Escape, a white one. But once I started driving the truck, I got a lot more orders and I was able to use more apps that were, more conducive to a bigger vehicle. There are a few markets that I haven't jumped into, like medical courier, or I haven't really gotten a chance to use the app that Amazon has, Amazon Flex, but I have gotten to use Roadie and Spark in particular. These two apps seem to be really great for having a larger vehicle, because if you want to take larger orders, you need a truck or a big vehicle that can handle some of the weight amounts that you're going to be putting in the back of these cars. So with Roadie, I found that they have large orders that you're picking up from different places, Home Depot businesses. I don't know if you can hear me over these cars. Maybe it was a bad idea to come out here. It does not matter what kind of vehicle you have. If you have an older vehicle or a brand new vehicle, sign up for an app that works with that vehicle and go for it, man. Now, every car has some form of outlet so that you can charge your phone. So, and we're gonna go with that right now. you need a charging cable with you. Whether that's for USB or for a car charger. I carry an extra car charger and cable with me everywhere I go because I need to be able to charge my phone. There are some days when I get stuck on an order and I'm using my phone quite a bit, opening it up and turning it off, opening it up. Especially with Spark, I end up looking at the screen a lot. There's a lot of screen time there, so I need to be able to charge my phone. So I recommend that every time you go out, you carry one of these, a portable battery. Now you are going to be able to charge your car while you're driving, hopefully if you've got a stand or something, but a portable battery, I can carry this in my pocket and say I'm in Walmart, you know, I'm in the store and I'm moving around and I've got low battery. This guy has saved me quite a few times because I've spent a day working. Maybe I get off work and I want to take a few orders. I go straight to Walmart and my battery's low. I hook this fast charger up to it and I'm able to put my phone back up to 50 or more percent of battery. So definitely carry a portable battery with you at all times. Safety is a big thing while you're driving, and I always recommend that you have both hands on the wheel while you're on the highway or where you are delivering. So I want you to get one of these, and maybe it's not mine in particular, but you need something like this. My vehicle has a stand that holds my phone while I'm driving, so I can have both hands on the wheel, and I've got a screen in here that'll show me navigation or whatever. Even if I'm not using that, this stand keeps me hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, and that's most important when you're driving. So make sure you have some kind of portable stand to hold your phone while you're making a delivery. I say that because even I make the mistake of filming while I'm driving. I really got to stop doing that. Everybody knows that safety is the safest thing. I've used all of these same tools over the last couple of years while delivering for multiple apps, mostly DoorDash and then Spark and then a little bit of the UPS app. What was it? I forgot the name. Roadie. Used that app a couple of times. But there are a couple tools that I recommend that have changed over time as I've been doing more and more deliveries. And I think I may do this in the future, but I recommend everyone investing in some kind of big box bag or cart that you can put groceries and other things in while you're moving along. They sell wagons that you can fold down, all kinds of things. Let me show you what I use to make my trips a little bit easier along the way. Ta-da! So I actually invested in a couple of plastic tubs to put all the groceries in while I'm driving. Now, the back of my truck has a hard cover, but I used to just pile everything in and then, take it out bag by bag as I was going to each house, which wasn't too bad, but a lot of those groceries sort of rolled to the back of the bed and it was making it harder for me to grab them. So I invested in plastic tubs. These tubs are great because if I'm on the road and I've got a lot of groceries, I can fit like an entire order in one of these. And if I've got a bigger order, I can leave one or two of them empty, set 10, 15 bags in one container and then take it with me as I'm walking up to the house or apartment or wherever I'm headed. Those two plastic containers changed everything about how I drove and what I was able to deliver. And it also changed the kinds of orders that I would take. I used to be pretty hesitant about taking 3 or 4 delivery orders from Walmart Spark when I would do a curbside pickup. But now that I have transport that makes it easier, it's a bigger vehicle, I've got boxes to put all those groceries in, I can get them done quicker and then they're easier to take. So I'm liable to take, bigger orders when the pay is right and the mileage is good. I'd say for the most part, these are the most essential tools that you'll need if you're wanting to get out there and do gig work. The last part that I want to share with you is that I want you to pick the right app. In my market, I've always found that DoorDash in the beginning was a great app to use. It was kind of new and I was able to get a lot done. It was my introduction to gig work, but I since have kind of graduated to a few others that I think pay better, and ultimately there's a lot less work and waiting for orders, at least in my market. Now in your market, DoorDash might be the best app you have. In my market, Walmart Spark seems to be the one. If I want to do Roadie or if I want to do Amazon Flex, I have to drive over to another state. To Tuscaloosa, Alabama is the closest one that I know of where I can use those apps. But the hours worth of driving isn't always worth it when I have a bigger vehicle. So choose your app wisely within your market and decide what works best for you. If you want a portable battery, if you think that bringing a jug of water helps you, I hope all of those items help you along the way as you're introducing yourself to gig work. Or if you've been doing gig work for a long time, maybe you got something out of this. I don't know. Those tubs, those were recommended to me by someone on the channel. Said they just bought a bunch of plastic tubs and they helped them transport things a lot quicker. So I used that idea and it worked out great. And this person I know watches all my videos, so they're probably going to be in the comments again going, that was me. Hi. If you made it this far and you were wondering, today is Saturday, if I didn't already say that. And we did do some gig work earlier today. I went out this morning. My kids and my wife left for a birthday party a couple hours away, an old friend of theirs. And I ended up going out early this morning at like 11. Finished around 3 and I made about $100. Took a couple of orders and I think I only drove like 20 miles. The orders were pretty big. I averaged somewhere between like $20 to $25 an order. You can always set limits within, the app. If you want to go out with Walmart Spark and you only want to take $15 to $20 orders, which I think is a smart idea, you can pick and choose what types of orders you want to take too. So I took all shopping deliveries today. It was like $23, $25, $20, and then the last one was $25. So I set my limit usually to 15 plus. So I don't take anything below 15, unless it was like, I just finished an order, it's early in the hour, and they send me a $12 order for less than a mile, and it's a shop and deliver for 3 items. I'd probably take something like that. Anyway, we're almost done with the first month of 2025, and that's really exciting. I've really enjoyed being on this channel and sharing life with you guys, my friends, and my family, and all of those things. I hope some of these tips help you guys. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one.